Today is the 12th of March, 2023. The time is 9:26 p.m. and I'm making this video because whoever, all that it is, that is sending this stuff in this house to attack my body, um, they won't stop. Um, they got what is they sending something to make me smell like a real sweet smell. It's so sweet to it make me feel sick. It's a real sweet, like a mixture of like maybe a vanilla and hazelnut or something like that. I mean, I'm smelling like it now, and I've taken a shower. These are fresh clothes that I put on today, and they constantly sending this stuff out from under the floor. And this morning when I woke up, I could smell it really strong. For the last couple of days, it started out with them making me smell like grill smoke. That's why I knew it was the food truck man. I've been suspecting him all along, but when I smelled that grill smoke, I knew that's him. And I looked at my security system, and I could just see smoke coming from over there at the food truck, but it was on the outside of the food truck. And it's like 4 something in the morning. And so now they sending, I don't smell like smoke. I just smell like that sweet smell, extremely sweet smell. And it just lingers in my clothes, even the clothes I had on the other day, that smell is still in the clothes. So I said I wasn't going to wash them. Hold on to these clothes, and if we could ever get any kind of help, I want these clothes analyzed. It's just sickening for these people to just, someone told me that, which I've been saying that anyway, that they was from another dimension. But I finally heard somebody to agree with me that this, it's others from another dimension. Cause a lot of people say they're demons. And like I was saying, demons don't need flying saucers. They don't need ships. And they are coming in ships and flying saucers. I've seen flying saucers in person, not with my security system, with these 2 eyes right here. I've seen flying saucers. And they got some type of blue light that they shine, and it goes through the walls of your house. So, I don't know. They had to get this from something from another dimension. So I don't know if these things that's around me are entities from another dimension. They constantly coming. If the man with the food truck, is he human or he's someone from another dimension? These people that's constantly riding by, moving next door. They coming, and they seem like they more successful than we are. But they made it all the way to the White House. They're in our government. They're in our medical. They got the top jobs. And those who don't have I'm gonna tell you what I just believe. I believe people so eager to join something that they consider making them important. So they go to these meetings, and they might go a couple of times, and then when they go, they become something else. Something take their place. I do believe that with all my heart. And a lot of these famous people, I don't think that's them. I don't think that's the real people. I don't know if they are clones or if they other entities that are shapeshifters that can make themselves look like somebody else. I don't know what they doing to me. All I know is that my stomach is swollen. My stomach just swollen. And I don't know if they putting stuff in me, filling me with something that can actually hurt me from the inside out. I don't know what's going on. I feel like my intestines are swelling up and just sitting somewhere else. I don't know. I just don't know. All I know, I'm in pain. I've been in pain all day. Yesterday, I'm not feeling like myself. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling well. Today, I'm not feeling well. Um, they're putting stuff, whatever it is they're putting in me. And the more I detox, the more they put stuff in me. Everybody keeps saying, detox, detox. Y'all not listening to me. This stuff is going in me all day. It's either going in my feet or in my private area. Detoxing just ain't doing no good. I do stuff to make my bowels move, but they put stuff right back in me. And the more they put in me, the more my stomach is swelling. I'll be done bust after a while. And it don't do no good to talk to the politicians, because I don't know if the politicians is getting the information, because the Department of Justice always contact me back. The politician that I contact don't. It's always Department of Justice. So I don't even know if they even getting my messages. Even when I talk to somebody live, I don't know if that person actually works for the person I'm trying to call, because I feel like when I make phone calls, they got my phone call going somewhere else instead of the people that I'm trying to call. Um, that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. Um, those people over there, they really testing me, because they don't let the dogs out the fence. They done did it twice. They did it on the side of the house, and then they did it in the back of the house. And they know the blind spots. I said, I'm gonna put some more cameras up. I got 3 more cameras. If I have to buy another whole set of cameras, I will. If I have to put it on top of the house, I do that too. Cause see, they think they're gonna control stuff and do whatever they want to do in this house. But see, I got evidence, because every time they do something, I'm going to video, whether I post it or not. I'm going to make a video of it, so that'll be a record of what I'm saying is true. I'll make a record of everything. And someone called me yesterday. It was Spanish, whoever it was, and left a message on my phone, because I don't believe that these electrical sockets just went out. I think someone is controlling it, because they're trying to stop my camera from working. And so they left a message for me to call them, and gave me a phone number to call, and said it was something about the AC, but I didn't call nothing about the AC. I called about the electrical, because this whole house probably need wiring, because there's bad wiring in the whole house. And I just spent $80 getting the light fixture on the bike deck fixed. I'm not spending no more money. I done had one of the receptacles fixed in here. I'm not gonna keep doing that. And I saw this morning that someone the electrical went out for an hour. So and then the boy that be over here, that just moved over here. See, the sheriff done been over there. That's who hiring these people, the sheriff department. And so I saw him standing in our driveway. I'm telling you, they don't want to just keep messing with me. because I'm trying not to get violent. I don't want to get violent, but I'm not going to just let people mess with me, especially when I haven't done anything to be put on this list. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a witch. I'm not whatever it is they saying. I'm not a child molester. I don't bother people. I mind my business and I don't bother people. And the only reason I take these videos because someone was messing with me. If they won't mess with me, I wouldn't have to spend money in videos. But I'm trying to protect my family, even though I'm just getting proof of what they're doing, because I'm not protecting nothing, because they instead of attacking us when they put stuff up under the ground. This is military. They did it at my house too, and I know that was military. And that's who doing it here too, military. Follow me everywhere I go. Military, the sheriff department, and the city cops. Everywhere I go, they're following me, spreading lies. Even if I did what they say I did, and what? Who doing any worse than them? Whatever they said I done, who doing any worse than them when they supposed to be upholding the law? If I'm such a bad person, why they haven't arrested me and charged me for whatever the accounts are? Because I haven't done nothing. They lies. They just barefaced lies. And another thing I wanted to talk about, it was on my mind this morning, is how they trying to change the laws. Well, parents can't give their children a gender when they born with a gender. When you're born with your gender. Either you are XX or XY. Either you female or you male. Either you born with a vagina or you born with a penis with testicles. There's nothing else. There's no homosexual. There's no transgender. There's none of that. God made male and female. Either you're a male or you're a female, and that's it. So you got men or things. I don't even know if these things, these creatures that's in the White House are human. I really don't think they are. That's why they're changing our atmosphere. That's why they're making people sick. They're coming out with these here train derailed. They're coming out with the balloon, trying to say China sent. I don't believe China sent no balloons. I believe this comes from America, because they're trying to make people sick. Then they say there's a superbug. The superbug probably coming from the train derailments and the balloons, or either way from the towers they putting up, because they're changing our atmosphere. They making people sick, and then trying to lie and put it on something else, and we just letting them do it. Just letting them do it. Because there are people that have a platform and they have some authority, but ain't nobody trying to fight. The one that was trying to fight, they murdered them. Which they really won't. I really think that maybe from the beginning they was supposed to keep us in order, but I think in the end they really saw what the wrong that they were doing, and they started doing opposite of what they wanted them to do, like the boule. The boule is not really to help us. They are to control us, to keep us from eating the food. And so I do believe Martin Luther King didn't do quite what they wanted him to do. He started speaking up for, really truly had a heart for the people. That's why they murdered him. And murdered President Kennedy. Both Kennedys. And Malcolm X. But see, this is not our home. This land is not our home. If they kill you doing the right thing, at least you be with the Lord. If you don't have all this sin in your life, keep yourself clean. And if they get rid of you, they're not really getting rid of you. They getting rid of themselves. Cause when they die, now they going to the place where they're gonna suffer for eternity. So I'm not afraid of death. I just don't like pain. I just don't like somebody being able to do something to me, and especially when you're home, minding your business, you're not out in the street starting stuff and bothering people. But they sending stuff with that you can't even see it. Where I can see all this energy in here. I can see it. And the whole room got energy and I'm submerged in. I even see it on my clothes. But I'm beginning to feel it. So it's on everything. It's clinging to stuff. It's clinging to the furniture. It's clinging to the walls. It's clinging to me. It's clinging to the dolls. It's just clinging. And when I do videos of the bike, and you can see the deck, you can see the movement on the deck. It look like a shadow of water, something moving, but there ain't no water down there. That's the energy coming up from the ground, under the ground. But you got people that's trying to pretend that they TIs. And I'm getting fed up with you fake TIs. I'm really getting fed up with y'all. They want you to prove this and prove that and prove that. What I got to do to prove, keep proving that I got a black behind and pull my drawers down and show it to you? Is that what y'all want? Because anytime I show that back and you can see that deck, the movement on that deck, you can see it look like water. Anytime I show me in this room, you can see this energy back there on the walls. And you might have to look good, but you can see. I see it really good, but y'all probably can't see it as good as me. If I'm in the other room, you can see the energy. So I don't know why you got to keep proving and you're not. I'm not just guessing or making up something. It just makes me not want to deal with people. I mean, really, it makes me not want to deal with anybody because you don't know really who is who. Because there's so much fake liars, so much fake liars, and it's just sickening. And I don't know the point of they making my stomach this big. This is my belly, where I never had a belly before unless I was pregnant. This is what they're doing to me every day. Even just sitting here now is probably doing it because my feet are burning. It's coming up to the floor. It's never stop. They never stop. They just do it worse than others. Like sometimes they just want to punish me because I done something to help myself. Like if I take a soak in the tub and put some Epsom salt, or if I take a laxative, or do something to help me, then they like want to rush this stuff up my body. And I'm really getting tired of talking to people and they acting like they don't believe nothing that I say. But yeah, I'm supposed to believe what they say. I'm really am. And I started making these videos because that's what helped me know what I was going through. Because I was going through stuff. I didn't know why these people being so mean to me and why these people following me around talking about my personal. I don't even know if it's my personal stuff. Or saying stuff about me, calling me a witch, and I know dang on well I ain't no witch. And people will say if you rebellious, if you lived in sin, well they lived in sin too before they got saved, so they're a witch too. People want to try to hold you to your past sins. But I'm not going to let nobody hold me to my past sins. And I'm not going to let anybody mistreat me because of what I did in my past. That my past is my past. And if I'm not judging them, they're not going to judge me. Because they bigger sinner than I am. Or bigger. Because you got married men courting on their wives. Married women courting on their husbands. You got men that I know that messed around with some men. And they trying to follow me around. Trying to gang stop me. I don't have to have my third eye open to know what you doing. I just know. But the more I talk, I need to hush. God, no. Because I didn't even come on here to talk about all that. It was on my mind today because you got these little children, these little young children, that's boys, and they're really thinking they're a girl because their daddies and mamas is letting them think that and getting their sex changed. You still a boy. I don't care what your mama do. I don't care what your doctor do. I don't care what president pass a law. That law don't oversee God law. And God said you was an abomination. And that's what you are to him. And you still a boy. If you born XY, you gonna die XY. If you born XX, you gonna die XX. So no matter if you get your penis removed and get something that resemble a vagina, it'll never be a vagina. Our vaginas are specially made. They do specially made things. No doctor can make a vagina because he can't put the muscles that God put there. Our vagina got certain works that they do. That's what run penises crazy. Now, I'm just gonna talk. I'm just gonna be raw because it ain't making no sense what people doing. Just like a God made me and penis, especially. That's what make our vaginas go crazy. And y'all need to these politicians need to cut their mess out. They need to cut their mess out because God is going to bring his wrath to America. And the people that's in America that's trying to live right, we may suffer. Just because we got some evil, wicked, demonic snakes in the White House and in the Capitol. But you can't change what God do. You can't change that. When God created man, it was good. He did a perfect job. And when you're trying to change your gender to something else, you saying God didn't do a good job. That's exactly what you're saying. He didn't do a good job. He messed up. He made a mistake. So you're calling God a liar. I'm not afraid to say what I got to say, and I'm going to say it. You're wrong. Super wrong. And y'all can send this crap in this house and burn my feet, burn my vagina, burn my rectum, but you're not going to change my mind. You're not going to change my mind. Because you're wrong. And that's all to it. You can't change what God did. You just can't change it. You can make something that symbolizes it. Just like Satan always doing something to pervert what is God. Just like he do the rainbow. The rainbow is a covenant that God won't destroy the earth by water. So they done took the rainbow, the covenant, and made it gay. to represent homosexuality. Always perverting something. You just can't be satisfied with just being a sinner. You just got to pervert it. And then y'all, we want to kill black folks. You're always trying to kill off us. And then justify your wrong. But there's no justification for your wrongdoing, for your murder, for your lies. There's no justification for it. So I am going to get off of here. And y'all can keep letting these demons, these wicked entities from somewhere else, because these things are from other dimensions that has came to the earth and took other people's places. That's why I be looking at myself hard. I be making sure that I'm still me. Cause I don't know what these fools is doing to me while I'm asleep. I don't know. I just be wanting to make sure I'm still me. Lord have mercy. I don't want them to change, to switch me out. But I don't know what they're doing to my stomach. I just don't know. They just got my stomach just sitting right in my lap. Sitting in my lap. Don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. But I'm gonna keep taking stuff. I started drinking me. I made me some ginger tea with some turmeric and cinnamon and honey. So I'm hoping that'll help me. But it ain't gonna help me. It's not gonna help because they won't stop sending the stuff in here. I don't have nobody that I can get to go. I can't somebody say to call the power company, but they're part of it. That's probably who controlling my lights. They're part of it. The city workers, the utility people, they're all a part of it. And they know that I be videoing them. Before I even got the cameras up, I was videoing them with my phone. And they knew I was doing it. I could tell by the way they was acting. Because they was, whoever it is that's monitoring me, or it was texting them, letting them know what I was doing. And I kept doing it. I still got these videos too. They're part of it. The utility people, the city workers is part of it because they're the one that came and dug down there and stopped up everything. Had both commodes, both bathtubs, and all the sinks, the kitchen sink, everything was stopped up. We had a mess in this house. The more I talk, the more I'm feeling gush or heat, gush up in my foot. But they're not gonna stop me because I know when they go to hell, they're gonna still be talking and pleading with Jesus to help them. And Jesus gonna say, "Too late. Too late." One day they're not going to be able to do this to me because God's going to punish them for the evil that they do. When God loose them demons that's going to be attacking like scorpions, they're going to regret all the evil that they're doing. All of it. So, I'm going to get off. I done talked enough. I can tell I got allergies in my eyes. They're getting ready to be red. And my nose starts snorting. All of this stuff they sending in here. But y'all watch out and be careful. Because they trying to make like there's some kind of super bug going on. You know, there's not a mandate to wear the mask. But I will wear them. Because we don't know what's in the air with these train wrecks and the balloons. You know, we don't know what the people putting in the air atmosphere. Just like I don't know what they putting in here. Cause last night before I went to bed, I kept smelling a chemical, like something kept smelling like maybe some kind of motor oil or something. It smelled like a chemical, like a motor oil or something that you put in a car. I kept getting a whiff of that. Then when I went to bed, when I did go to sleep and wake up, I'm smelling like this sweet, so sweet that it made me feel sick to the stomach. I'm still smelling like it. I smell like it now. And I don't like that smell. I don't like that smell. I don't know what that is. But it's coming out from under the ground. I really think I can't tell what they're doing because it's coming up lightly. But I know that it's coming up lightly because if not, it wouldn't be coming up, period. I can tell when something's coming up against my body. And I'm not going to just stand up, just stand all the time. I have to sit down. China, I'm 64 years old. I'm too old to be trying to just stand. And it's giving me heartburn today. Really, I think they're trying to cause me to have a heart attack. But like I said, if I die, I was murdered. Because these people are attacking my heart. They have all the. Anytime you see my neck looking like this here, I'm under extreme torture. Because they are heating me up. My throat be just hot. And they be dehydrating me. And it see like it be right, it'll just sit right here, but I can feel it up in my head too, and in my face. But it just sits here in my throat. And it just make my neck just hang. I put a whole lot of stuff on my skin to try to make it draw back up. I made this oil. I put a lot of different stuff in it, and I keep putting it on, and I put that body butter that I make. I put that on my neck, and it do work. But see, they don't stop. They don't stop dehydrating me. They just won't stop. And my poor sister, she can't tell you what they're doing to her, but I can look at her body and tell that they be dehydrating her. Cause I rub her down twice a day with body butter, and her skin will still get dry where it actually peels. Her feet peels. So I know they really dehydrating her because my feet and legs don't be peeling. So they doing an even worse job on her. And sometimes she be in it, get out of here. And she in there by herself. So she seeing something, they doing something. So I'm going to close out. Those of y'all who have strong relationships with God, please continue praying for us. In Jesus' name.